Yay! I made it! Moni will be the greatest app ever made. I'll make a fortune if everything goes well.
What does it do, Doctor?
Look at this, Lukey!
R? What does it mean?
It stands for Retaliation. It's an app for people who often look up and tweet about negative things on the internet. The app collects data and automatically installs itself on those people's phones or tablets. It's a super Moni app.
So you're saying it's an app that targets those in distress?
That's right.
What happens once it's installed?
First, when you open the app, it's gonna say, please write down your story of misfortune. Then all you have to do is to describe how bad off you are.
But if people just write down their stories, how's that gonna help people, Doctor?
That's a good point, Lukey. You're right. That's not what the app is all about. Did you see the other line under the Write Your Misfortune section?
What? We'll turn your misfortune into happiness?
I'm sure you're curious to see what happens next.
Yes, but how? How do you give a happy ending to a bad story?
This is where it gets interesting.
Yoo-hoo, Doctor!
Miss Miu? Thank you for coming, Miu.
I've heard you finished the app.
Yes, I need to ask you a certain favor.
A certain favor?
There are many people in this world suffering from misfortune, and it's not always their fault. So with this app, we can track the situations of those in misery. And Miu, you're going to retaliate against the cause of their misery. When the user's level of misery goes down, the app will erase itself.
Can you really make that happen?
It's not a question of if I can or not. I've already made it happen, right, Miu?
Exactly! I can gain more work experience thanks to this app. And you can also get valuable data, so it's a win-win.
Oh, looks like the app got its first user.
I can't wait to meet the first user.
What? What is this? I don't remember installing this app. Let's see. Write your story of misfortune. Will turn your misfortune into happiness. This is stupid. Looks like some bad prank or scam. Well, I have nothing to lose, so I might as well just write something. My name is Kay, pseudonym. After graduating high school, I moved to Tokyo from the countryside to become a singer-songwriter. When I was doing a street performance with a guitar, a talent scout noticed me. So I was signed to Lucy Productions, a major entertainment company. From then on, I continued to do live streaming and live performances. Then I got an offer from a TV drama to make their theme song. I became famous in no time, and my popularity skyrocketed. It's all thanks to A, pseudonym, the talent agent who scouted me. A used to be a model before she became an agent, so she's made many connections in the entertainment industry since she was young. The talents she scouted and managed had all become famous. I didn't know that at first. I just kept writing songs without thinking too much about anything else. When I began to gain some attention, I started to want A's recognition more. I had no friends when I first came to Tokyo. No one would stop me when I performed on the streets, so I was frustrated and heartbroken. But A stayed. She listened to all my songs and gave me a 10,000 yen tip. She said,
You are a diamond in the rough. I'll make you a star one day.
And she firmly shook my hand. She's the one who gave me the opportunity to be on a bigger stage. I must make good songs and have a big break. It was such a pure attention at first.
Kirin, after recording at BB's studio today, we're going to the art building for an interview. After that, we'll go back to the office for a meeting about your next music video.
Got it! I'm looking forward to working with you all day.
You're such a hard worker. No matter how busy you are, you never whine.
Of course! I want to become more popular.
You're popular enough. What do you want to be when you become more popular?
Oh, I want to get someone's recognition. I owe that person a lot. So I think the best repayment is to become a great singer.
I see. Your dream will come true for sure.
Thank you very much. I felt even more empowered after hearing A's encouragement. I have to quickly become someone who can freely express my gratitude without worrying about being laughed at. Later, I received a message from A.
Thanks for your hard work, Kirin.
Thank you for your hard work too, Miss A. Is everything okay? It's still early for the meeting, isn't it?
Well, the director had other meetings to attend to and he couldn't make it to the meeting. Since you have time now, why don't we have a quick meeting?
Really? Are you sure? You must be busy too.
We can discuss what kind of music video to make first, so our next meeting with the director will go more smoothly.
Okay, sure. Do we meet at the office?
No, I'll send you the address. You can take a cab there.
Okay, I'll see you later. The address that Miss A sent me was a famous upscale residential area. I wonder where we're going to have our meeting. I quickly got in a cab and went there. The address was on the first floor of a high-rise. I immediately felt out of place. Did Miss A send me the wrong address?
Hello?
Hey, I came to the address you sent me, but it's a high-rise residential building. I wonder if I came to the right place.
Oh, you're here. Press 4107 on the intercom and come in after the gate opens. Then take the elevator in the back and press 41st floor, and then ring the doorbell on unit 4107.
Okay, I understand. I pressed the intercom and went in. To my surprise, A opened the door in a bathrobe. What?
Don't be so loud. Come in.
Okay, but what's happening?
Oh, you're not very perceptive, are you? This is my home.
Your home?
That's right. You've become a pop star. You can't have meetings in a cafe anymore.
Then we can have the meetings in the office.
Oh, are you not happy to come to my home?
No, it's not that. To be honest, I was very happy. I knew I had feelings for A. But she's 14 years older than me. I thought there was no way she would be interested in me. I went inside her home. I was so shy that I couldn't even look at her. Do you think you could change it to something else? To be honest, I'm not sure where to look.
I'm glad to hear you say that. That means I'm not too old.
Of course not! You're beautiful and kind, and I've always adored you.
Hey, Kirin, was it me you wanted to get recognition from? If you want my recognition, you'll have to do more than singing.
What?
You're going to satisfy me sexually too, right?
After that, A led me to her bedroom. One thing led to another. As expected, she's very experienced. It was probably the happiest time of my life. I was so happy that I thought it'd be okay if my life ended the next day. But there was one problem. I'm so happy, A. But doesn't the company have a strict rule about dating?
Well, it'll be fine if we keep this secret between us. Can you do it?
Yes, of course! So A and I started dating secretly. For the next few months, we talked through emails instead of text messages. I was afraid of leaking screenshots of our text conversations, so I used my work email. Our emails were also written in a discreet way. A celebrity's text conversation was leaked recently, and it became a trendy topic. A made sure that didn't happen to me.
Please prepare for a meeting on XX day at the previously mentioned address. Thanks.
Got it. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, what are you smiling at? No, it's nothing. A and I had a lot of fun. We couldn't go on dates, so we would always have dinner and watch movies at home instead. And I spent the night there. A was my first girlfriend, and I really hoped she would be my last.
Are you writing new songs?
Yes, please look forward to the final product. I was writing a love song for A. I couldn't wait for the day I could present it to her. However, A's attitude toward me slowly changed.
Hey, Kirin, you're just in time. Let me introduce you to our new idol group members. Come in, Natsuki.
I'm Natsuki. Nice to meet you. Huh? Kidding? Hey, it's you, Natsuki. You made your idol debut?
Do you know each other?
Yes, Kirin was my senior in high school. He was a great help to me. Kirin is also the reason I chose this agency. Thanks, I'm so glad to hear that. I look forward to working with you. Natsuki was no doubt the best looking guy in our high school, so it wasn't that surprising to see him debut as an idol.
I'll be managing N's group from now on. You'll have a new agent soon, Kirin.
What? Are you serious?
Don't worry, Kirin. You're a full-fledged singer-songwriter now. You should be a role model for your junior.
After that, Miss A stopped working as my agent. She also stopped replying to my email invitations. I tried sending her messages asking for work advice, but she never replied. Did I do something wrong? I spent every day waiting and wondering. One day, I got a message from Miss A.
Kirin, I'm sorry. I didn't get back to you.
No, I'm sure you were busy. I'm glad you messaged me.
Let's have dinner together. I made a reservation at 7 p.m. at Moni Bar.
But can we meet in public?
Don't worry, I booked a private room.
It's been a while since I saw Miss A, so I was super excited. When I was on my way to the bar, I received a message from Miss A. I'll be about 10 minutes late. You can go into the private room first. I went into the private room as Miss A told me and found a woman I had never met before. Oh, you're...
I've been waiting for you, Kirin.
Wait a second. Who are you?
Is this supposed to be your game today? Sure, I'll play along.
The woman suddenly took off her clothes and came close to me. Stop! Somebody help! Please!
Are you sure you want to scream? You'll be at a disadvantage if you call for help right now.
Why are you doing this?
You'll find out later. I think this should be enough. I'll leave now. Bye.
The woman left right after she hugged me. I waited for A bit longer, but she never showed up. The next day, I was woken by a barrage of notifications. Hello? Kay! What the hell have you done? I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me! Our office received a bunch of pictures of you hugging a girl this morning! What? She's a minor, too! What were you doing with her in a private room in a bar? What the hell happened? Oh no! It's a misunderstanding, President! Enough! There'll be a special report in a week's time. Our contract will end before that happens. And of course, you'll have to pay penalties for breach of contract and compensate that girl. I'm so disappointed in you. I immediately told him that I had been set up. And I knew Miss A was behind it. But my boss refused to listen to me no matter what. I canceled all my activities and suspended the release of my new song. All my current songs also stopped selling. Miss A, why? What did I ever do to you to deserve this? I tried to contact Miss A multiple times, but she never replied. Finally, one day, she texted me.
Kirin, what a shame. I had such high hopes for you.
I know you set me up! Why did you do this to me?
Natsuki's a much better lover than you.
What?
You lost. He's going to start releasing songs soon. You two will be very similar in style. I'm just trying to get rid of competition for him.
You think you can get away with that? You framed me! It's a crime!
But you don't have the money or the power to fight against a big company. People with no power disappear in the entertainment business. Goodbye.
Since then, I haven't been able to reach A on the phone. The reports of me drinking with minors soon made the news. I was labeled as a lousy singer-songwriter who betrayed his fans. I was hung out to dry from the entertainment world before I had my big break. The penalties and compensation drained my savings. Having lost everything, I couldn't even go back to my hometown. So I moved to a faraway island where few people knew my name. Even now, I can still find articles about me on the internet. I wanted to die quietly like this. But I must take revenge. I had to live on even after I hit rock bottom.
This is probably the so-called dark side of the entertainment industry. A singer who was recently hung out to dry with a name starts with K. It's probably Kaoru Minato, I think. He was kicked out of his company for messing around with a minor. So, let the retaliation begin. Hi, my name is Miyu. I made an appointment for an interview today.
Yes, the agent will be with you in a moment. Nice to meet you, Miss Miyu. I'm Fumi Ayakawa, the agent of Shiny.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking a time out of your busy schedule today. Mr. Natsuki Saijo, as a popular member of Shiny. You'll be making your solo debut next month. Could you share some information about your upcoming solo career today?
Yes, of course!
Wow, you look more handsome in real life.
Thank you very much. You're making me shy.
You know, you seem to have an aura similar to another singer. Oh yes, Kaoru Minato! Ayakawa and Natsuki both scrunch up their faces after hearing what I said. And is said to be in the same company as Kaoru. And he's a celebrity who has suddenly gained a lot of exposure lately. It didn't take much digging to find that it was Natsuki Saijo. Natsuki Saijo announced his solo debut around the same time as Kaoru's downfall. A photo book of him is also set to be released. Shiny as a group didn't sell that well. Natsuki seemed to be the only one who was getting the extra exposure.
That person is no longer a member of our company, Miyu. Please watch what you say.
I'm very sorry. So, the song Last Love is released as your solo debut song. Do you think using the word last in a title of a debut song is quite a bold move? Or does it have any special meaning?
Yes, I wanted to surprise my fans. That's why I used last in the title. The meaning of last is that all the fans are my last love.
And today, you're going to show us a little bit of the chorus.
Yes, I'll start now.
Natsuki then began to play the song. When he finished, I gave him huge applause. You are my first and last lover. It's so beautiful. Please drink up every last drop of my love. All the fans will fall in love with you immediately.
Thank you.
By the way, this is the first song you wrote, right? Was it difficult?
No, it came naturally when I thought of all my fans.
Amazing! You're unstoppable as an artist. Thank you very much for your time today. After finishing the interview, I quickly went to a particular bar. It was a hostess club. Excuse me, I'd like to ask for Yuko.
Of course. One moment, please.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yuko. Hi, I'm sorry. It must be weird that a girl asked for you, right? Not at all. I'm glad you asked for me. It's like talking to a friend. I totally don't see you doing that. Attacking Kaoru and getting compensation from him, I mean. You look so neat and polite.
What?
You might want to keep your voice low. Nothing you say can help you run away from this. I bribed the bar staff. He told me the person who made the reservation was called Ayakama, and she sounded like a mature woman over the phone, but the person who arrived at the bar was young and had a high-pitched voice.
So, it's common for people to sound different over the phone.
I've read all the articles about Kaoru and examined all the leaked photos. All the other photos were close-ups of Kaoru's face. But the only picture of you and him was taken at a bar. Isn't that strange? I thought there would be more photos of you and him together, but the rest of the photos were all Kaoru's sleeping face. He was the only one sleeping on the bed in those photos, which means the person who took the photos didn't want to show her face. And yet, the photo in the bar clearly showed both of your faces. I found that very strange. Yuko remained silent. I had no choice but to play my trump card. Ayagawa promised to take over your father's debt, so you helped her frame Kaoru. Is that what happened?
How did you...
The performance of one of the subsidiary companies of Lucy Productions had been declining for some time, but it suddenly picked up after the Kaoru scandal. The president of the company has 2 daughters. One works as an office worker at Lucy Productions and the other works as a hostess club. Both of them look young for their age. I figured if one of them wore a school uniform, people would mistake her for a minor. To be honest, I was only 70% sure, but now I know I'm right.
Please, don't tell anyone about this! My father's company will go out of business!
Excuse me? You can't ruin someone's life and expect to get away with it! I threatened Yuko with a loud voice. So I got the record of the correspondence between her and Ayakawa. All that's left is wait for those 2 to make a mistake.
What are you doing?
Shh! According to my investigation, they had been meeting at home secretly around this time of day. It was not easy following Ayagawa.
What's with that reporter Miyu today? She was extremely rude.
Calm down. I'm impressed that you didn't say anything wrong.
Obviously, I sold out my school senior so I could be successful.
That's right.
Anyways, is this last song really gonna sell? I don't think it'll sell at all.
Kaoru has good taste in music. I stole this song from him. I rearranged it a little, but it's perfect for a solo debut.
Okay, if you say so, Miss Ayakawa.
Oh? What do you call me when it's just the 2 of us?
Sorry, Fumi.
Yuck! They're so gross!
What the hell was that?
I got everything I needed earlier than I thought. Don't worry. I'm not gonna drink and run. I'll pay the bill.
What's in it for you?
Saving those in distress. It'll be my accomplishment. If you have any trouble, you can find me at the House of All Trades.
This is bad! Miss Ayakawa!
What's wrong?
The message is between you and Natsuki! And what happened to Kaoru is all exposed on YouTube!
What did you just say?
Ayakawa must be pale now and running around trying to stop the spreading of the videos, but it was too late. The wildfire has become too big to contain. I made a video listing what had happened in chronological order. I posted nearly 30 videos in a day so that they would continue to be uploaded even if they were erased. The videos spread so fast that the phone lines and emails of Lucy Productions blew up. What Fumi Ayakawa and Natsuki Saijo did aside, the company's insincerity and refusal to protect its talents angered the public. So the company suffered serious damage. Oh, right, I should write more on the app. Kaoru lives on a remote island and possibly doesn't have much access to entertainment gossip.
Oh, it's that app again. What is this URL?
I sent Kaoru the link to a news website that has the whole story. I added the word Finn to the app.
Wow. I can't believe it really gave my misery a happy ending. Is this a dream?
Since then, Lucy Productions has lost a lot of talent in business. The company will probably go bankrupt soon. On the other hand, Last Love, which was plagiarized, people started to leave comments like, "Sorry, Kaoru, and I want to hear your song again." A huge movement for Kaoru's return took place on the internet. The TV stations also found that Kaoru was living on a remote island, so they went to the island to interview him. Kaoru was reluctant to answer their question. He said, "I'm already retired." The reporter showed him the social media pages to persuade him to return. In the end, Kaoru sang Last Love to the camera with tears streaming down his face. Everyone thought he would definitely resume his career, but Kaoru said,
This island accepted me when I was at my worst, so I have no intention of leaving here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now, but I hope to write songs again when I get better.
A few months later, Kaoru started his own YouTube channel and uploaded his original songs. His popularity is soaring. Retaliation complete.